so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Awesome job. The most John Deere 4010 on deck, Seb Casper, Whiskey Beth. In the hole is Derek McIntyre, the Green Grenade. And we're ready to go, Guernsey County. Here comes the John Deere 4010, Bill Schickler, a diesel. Do it for the John Deere 4010 Bill Schickler. And we're ready to go. Seb Casper at the wheel. He would like to thank Casper Welding, Hilltop Stoneworks. Here comes the International 656 Alcohol Burner Whiskey Bit. Seb Casper out of Carrollton, Ohio. Weaver, Kenny Weaver, Sugar Creek, Ohio. He is a track worker tonight. Our next tractor coming up is Derek Mack. And we're ready to go. Here comes the next tractor. He is currently #1 in points. Derek McIntyre, the Green Grenade Oliver. Come on. What a run for our point leader, the Green Grenade, Derek McIntyre. Good run. Mike Monreal ready to go. He is currently #2 in the points race. Here comes the Oliver 1800. It's called Mean Green. There's a nice run for Mike Monreal. mark to beat is 333.842. The Green Grenade in the lead at the Gale Marketing Leader Blank. Here comes Todd Wright, the New Holland Color Rock Clown. And that's got to do it for Rock Bottom. Our next tractor coming up, Mark Huck out of Waterford, Ohio. A Deutz 8006. It's called Secondhand Smoke. And having issues out of the gate from the 8 Pro starting line. In the hole, Dakota Claypool, Papa's Pennies. But right now, Jared Wheeler, ladies and gentlemen, he's up next. It's called Redemption. With the Cadillac pearl white paint job. Good run for Redemption. Service and parts, visit John Deere 8 Pro. Sorry. Here comes Bob Evans, Alice Chalmers 190 XT. Mad Money Extreme. Going to do it for the Alice Chalmers out of Hillsboro, Ohio. And a 7-month-old Casey. He's driving a Case International MX 270. It's a diesel. It's called Papa's Pennies. The steering, the front axle. We need a front end loader on the way. That's going to do it for Dakota Claypool. He would like to thank Clint Pfeiffer and Jamie Claypool for being a big help on his pulling tractor this year. From Ashland County, Jeromesville, Ohio. Final 2 pulls at the Coshocton County Fair on September 26th and 27th to wrap up the pulling season. Because Secondhand Smoke is unable to come back. Guernsey County Fair. And we are ready for Super Stock Diesel Pickups, sponsored by Digging Deep Motorsports. And here comes hometown boy, KC.
Oh yeah, I figured.
And we're ready to go. Lead off test hook. Casey Morris. Quaker City, Ohio. Dodge Ram, the Maverick. Super Stock Diesel. This class sponsored by Diggin' Deep Motorsports. Good run for the Maverick. Hometown line. Here comes our defending champion, 04 Dodge Ram. This is a tough one. Dustin B. Hiller, the Diggin' Deep truck. Come on. Awesome truck. He is currently number 2 in points. Wes Reynolds. The Dodge Ram called Misunderstood. He's from Quaker City, Ohio. Green light is on. Misunderstood. Wes Reynolds, 26-year-old truck driver. Come on. Oh man, not tonight. That is a shame at your hometown fair. Hoping to do good. Give him a hand. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. That's a good truck. He's still number 2 in points. They'll be at Dragway 42 in West Salem tomorrow. Our next truck coming up is Trip Hazley, the Hazley family, out of Swayze, Indiana. Trip Hazley goes to high school, 17 years old. He participates in wrestling and on the baseball team. Plans on going to college to become an airline pilot. And he's driving a 1997 Dodge Ram. It's called Rock Hard Ram. High-tech diesel super stock engines for many super stock diesel truck pullers throughout the United States. Now this kid, only 17 years old, in his second year pulling from Swayze, Indiana, Trip Hazley, the Rock Hard Ram. Truck out of Swayze, Indiana. Hazley, Rock Hard Ram, the new leader at the Keel Marketing Leader Flag. Good run. He's up next. On deck, Cliff Carnes, the Carnage. In the hole is Terry Biggs, the Deadpool. But right now, John Mans, the 77 Ford. It's called Crazy X. And that's gonna do it for John Mans, Crazy X, sharp looking 77 Ford F3. 350. Number 1 in points. He needs a good run tonight to maintain that lead. Couple more hooks to go after tonight. And he is only running a twin turbocharger setup on his 2001 Dodge Ram. Ladies and gentlemen, click cards. It's called Carnage.
Yeah, it's been a little while, so about 4 or 5 years when you think I'm going to get that. Big deal.
That boy is having a great year. He's going to be a new leader. Awesome hook by Carnage. 2 more to go. And we're ready to go. Terry Biggs, Noblesville, Indiana, Ford F-250, 2017 model. It's called Deadpool. It's gonna be close. Gonna be close. Then we should have like 10 or 11 semis. I do not have that list yet, but a lot of semis are back behind me. But right now, here comes 23-year-old Nick Headley, Crooksville, Ohio, 2023 Dodge Ram. It's a good one. It's called the General. Hoping for tonight. That's gonna do it for Nick Headley, the General. Terry Biggs, the Deadpool, your big winner tonight. Mindy Keener ready to go at the 8 Pro starting line. Soft stop. And that's going to do it for Saul Stubb out of Ashland. the stimulus package. Remember the mark to beat is 307, 906, night delivery in the lead. Ford Super Duty, come on! Our defending champion, it's called Pain in the Cash. Side of the pulling track. Come on! And that's gonna do it for Mad Max. Under overtime 2. Try it again. Come on, Curtis Seacrest, New Philadelphia, Ohio, homegrown. First time on the circuit this year with that truck. That's gonna do it for homegrown. From Lou Shanklin and Curtis C. We're ready to go, Chad Taylor, the Blue Knight. Seacrest ready to go. Nothing easy about it. Come on, he's out of Salina, Ohio. From Wapakoneta, Ohio, here comes the wild ride. And that's gonna do it. Alright folks, we're ready to go. It's all smoke the rest of the way. Here comes Jeremy Smith, lead off test hook. John Deere 7520. High, strong. And that's gonna do it for high, strong, Medina, Ohio, Jeremy Smith. They're very involved in that, in the agricultural community, so congratulations to him. So Mike Linder usually does the driving, but John Linder in the driver's seat tonight. John Deere 6030, the Linder brothers, come on. There's a good run. He did awesome tonight. John Linder, the Linder brothers, a new leader on his John Deere 6030. But man, he gave it a component chassis about 12 years ago. Keeps tuning it in. And it's and the green flag is out. Johnson Speedies, come on. Minneapolis Moline G1000. Bulls gold. And that's gonna do it for Bulls gold out of Louisville, Ohio. 6030 up next, better known as the Deere Tracks Attack. Starting line, Mark Lawyer, first of two tractors. His grandson will be pulling the other tractor called Wrapped Up, Hayden Arnold. But this is the grandfather, Mark Lawyer, New Era. Gotta be close, might be a little short. Hard to tell, but a good run. Here comes the Red Gambler, Tim Kane, 70 years old, New Palestine, Indiana. Still in the go at the 8 Pro starting line, Tim Kane. International 1066. He's a past NTP 8-point champion back in 2009. The Red Gambler! Something went wrong, man. Tow tractor, head this way, we might need you. But man, what a wild ride by Red Gambler. Tough break out of New Palestine, Indiana. Son Andrew. He's driving a John Deere 7920. Riverside engine. It's called the Rampage. A 3-time OSTPA champion. Rookie of the Year in 2005 with OSTPA. Good run here tonight at the Guernsey County Fair. And we're ready to go. The John Deere 8345R Riverside engine, New London, Ohio. Brian Deppen, the Haymaker. Come on! To beat is 330.894. Haymaker in the lead. What's gonna happen next? Can Jeremy Smith find a different part of the Mack trailer pulling track to get an extra bite? Can he do it? Here comes the challenger, 1038, Medina, Ohio. Jeremy Smith, come on. Spontaneous combustion. our 19-year-old Hayden. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to start the Cyclone Diesel Performance Pro Stock Semis. And when you talk about semis, these semis weigh up to 20,000 pounds. They run an 18-inch hitch height. They can run one rubber duck. On deck is Monty Craigmile, Limitless. In the hole is Joe Bonner, Maximus Prime #1. But here comes Mitch Clute, a four-time OSTPA champion. He was rookie in 2016. Man, do I love this truck, the rubber duck. Crutching run right there out of Wellington, Ohio. It's 312, rubber duck in the lead. Here comes Monty Craigmile, Peterbilt, Owenston, Kentucky. It's called Limitless. Come on. It's gonna be a new leader, no doubt about it. What a run. .928 leader flag. It's a 1985 Mack. He would like to thank DSI Bulk Transport. Joe Bonner, the son of Dick Bonner, is up next on the 85 Mack called Maximus Prime #1. On deck is Keith McConaughey, Class Act. In the hole is Spencer Rook, the Hill. And we're ready to go at the 8 Pro starting line. Joe Bonner, 85 Mack, Manaway, Ohio. Come on, Maximus Prime #1 from Bonner Motorsports. Wow, unbelievable, great run. A big sponsor of OSTPA. To prevent flat tires, use Liquid Tube Tire Protection. You can buy them at Bass Pro Shops, your Napa store, and Rural King. Thank you to Liquid Tube Tire Protection. big circuit sponsor of OSTPA. Here comes Keith McConaughey. He works at CRW Trucking Incorporated in Shreve, Ohio. And he's going to be driving the Class Act tonight, like he's done many times. It's a 1977 Peterbilt with a Caterpillar 3406 engine. And he would like to thank CRW Incorporated, Cyclone Diesel Performance, and Weimer Turbos. The Class Act coming up next. McConaughey at the wheel. He's a good driver. So don't count this out. One of the toughest Peterbilts in the country. Here comes the 77 Peterbilt. The Class Act Caterpillar 3406 engine. Come on.
Oh, that's a full mark. All the leaders right out there.
A new leader, 378.350. I'd like to thank his sponsors, Weimer Turbos, Schaefer Oil, and Cyclone Diesel Performance. The Hillbilly Deluxe coming up next. By Cheney Farms, and that is Spencer Rook's father, Mark Rook, doing the run. He is the brains behind the polling team. And here comes our current point leader, having a great year, Spencer Rook, 84 Peterbilt, the Hillbilly Deluxe. Last couple hooks is important. So a good run for Spencer Rook, Hillbilly Deluxe, as far as the season goes. And we'll put him down at 336. Is Sandra Rogers. She's a school teacher from Philo, Ohio, not too far from here. Pretty much a hometown pull from the Rogers Motorsports. They're here tonight with two semis. Unpredictable is coming up. It's a 1986 Mac R model with a Mac 300 engine. Sandra. And we're ready for Sandra Rogers, the Mac R model. Come on. She is currently number 5 in points. Yeah. And she has been making very decent runs this year and making about every pole, so she's up there in points because of those reasons, sitting at number 5 in the points. And the distance for Sandra Rogers, unpredictable, 247.868. 247.868. walking up the sled at the starting line. Lynn Bosio, our tech official of the night out of North Canton, Ohio. Thank you. Our next truck coming up, ladies and gentlemen. This truck is our defending point champion. It won the points title last year when Scott Roll out of Mount Gilead, Ohio owned it. But over the winter, he sold it to Ken Measle from Altamont, Michigan. That's straight north of Detroit. Measle, he owns a gravel quarry up in Michigan and also a trucking company. Has a wife, Mary Ellen. He would like to thank Measle Sand and Gravel for being a big sponsor. So Ken Measle, new owner, this truck defending point champion, 77 Peterbilt. I love the fenders, I love the color, I love the light job. Let's see what he can do. Used to be called Rolls Royce. Now it's called Mighty Mayhem. Come on! Let's hope we don't have a fire. Man, it's like the exhaust fell apart underneath. Man, it was coming out the bottom, right below the driver's step. It might just be an exhaust issue, nothing too major. Man, it kept going, so not a bad run at all. Came apart underneath. Green light, everything's clear. Here comes the Lady Butterfly. Gene Dunn's daughter, first time out driving this year. We got 4 more to go to wrap up tonight's OSTPA pool. 35-year-old Kendra Dower is up next. She lives in Liberty Center, Ohio, straight west of Bowling Green. But she is originally from Philo, Ohio. Pennsylvania, she was voted Miss OSTPA in 2019. She enjoys hunting, riding ATVs, and fishing. On deck is G Duck, Twisted Kitty. Eating the hole is Matt Measle, mining for dollars. But here comes Kendra Dower. She is number 4 in the points. Unleashed. At the Wayne County Fair, the driveline got ripped out. And boy, the crew at Rogers Motorsports got that baby fixed to be here tonight. Pretty much their hometown fair. So this is a close home pull for Rogers Motorsports. And we'll put Unleashed down at 299.514. 299.514. Here comes Gene Dunn. He was 2023 point champion with this truck. 1984 Kenworth. So Gene Dunn, the 84 Kenworth. It's called Twisted Kitty. Come on. That's going to be good for 4th place. Good run. 3 pickle train. That's a big long semi with like 3 pup trailers in a row. And this is a 1985 Mack Superliner with a Cummins KT 1150 engine by Cyclone Diesel Performance in Polk, Ohio. It's called Mighty $4. On deck is Dale Francis. His first time ever was back in June at the OSTPA opener in West Salem, Ohio, pulling pro stock semis. He's only 21, the son of Ken Measle that pulled Mighty Mayhem earlier. Here comes Matt Measle, Mighty $4, an 85 Mack. Uh-oh, they got to pull him back, give him another attempt. He's got to build that boost, get it hot. And we're going to try it again. Matt Measle, the Mack Superliner, Mighty $4. It's not gonna light tonight. That's gonna do it for Matt Measle. Francis out of Leroy, Ohio, straight east of Cleveland. He enjoys watching all kinds of racing and is a big deer hunter. He has 5 children, a wife, Michelle, and he's driving a 1985 Mack. It's called Maximus Prime number 2. Here comes Dale Francis, 85 Mack. Maximus Prime number 2. Maximus Prime number 2. He needed to beat 378 and some change. Class act in the lead. Man, he is 1 foot short. 377.802. 377.802. But what a great run. And here's the final results, ladies and gentlemen, of the Cyclone